perfect vibe.
So the time has come for us to reveal our Restomod Mustang Defender. Now, this car's come a long way from the 69 Fastback we started with, but Ron and Mike are on their way here. We've got the car in the studio with a custom car cover from Covercraft on it. I think they're gonna love it.
Oh my goodness.
How you doing?
It's got a pretty cover.
Good day, Jess. All right. I can smell it.
We'll
I
make
can
the trade.
smell it already.
Ready to do this?
Yeah, you want to do that side?
Yep.
Already the lines.
Whoa. Wow, look at that finish. When I first walked in and saw the car, the first thing I noticed was the contrast of the flat black on the hood with the gloss on the rest of the car. Something about the lighting or whatever it was, but it's caught my eye immediately. And then the second thing I noticed was all the high performance aspects of the modifications that y'all did with the car, yet maintain the perfect purity of design of the classic Mustang.
The car was, as we saw it at first time, already black, but we've completely reshot the entire car, blew the whole car apart,
Yep.
all the jams, everywhere.
Yeah.
So we can't wait to show you the detail. You want to pop the hood?
Oh.
Yeah.
When you restore a car, you can take it many ways. A Restomod, you're putting modern technology in the old body, but you're not making a true custom because the outside of the car looks pretty stock, but underneath, new engine, drivetrain, brakes, suspension, all the things that you use modern technology so you can drive the car, it's reliable, it runs on pump gas, that is a Restomod.
Whoa.
How about that? 347 stroker.
Oh, the valve covers.
No.
Oh, man.
All of our partners were super excited to get involved in this deal. Blueprint Engines built us a 347 stroker, 415 horse motor. And then you've got, the upgraded aluminum radiator, also fuel injection throughout, air conditioning, modern air conditioning, so much cooler than what you were dealing with in the early years.
You can tell it's been upgraded, but it doesn't look like you've
And if
really
you look at the front,
overdone
how the
it.
compressor's blacked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The belt set's blacked out.
Yeah, you've got rid of the
Serpentine.
old original V-belts, gone to the serpentine
That
system.
is great.
Just-
That's a great looking system and everything there.
The great thing about this car is that we know how Craig likes his cars. Classic looking, modern drivability, that's what we went for.
It's kind of like what we do.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
It's still old school, but all the best modern touches, the suspension, the brakes, the parts that matter.
Yep.
It'll turn, it'll stop, it'll run under all weather now, and runs on pump gas.
Vintage gone good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. You get the vintage look with all of the drivability of the modern.
I love it.
Stellar.
It is stellar. Everything in the engine compartment, it's not overdone. I'm glad the shock towers are still there. It doesn't look overly modernized. It still looks classic. I recognize all the parts in there.
Well, that's just the beginning.
Oh man.
Oh, no, there's more?
There's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot to take in just there.
Went with the simple standard black interior in the front, but yeah, everything freshened up, full wiring harness, everything wired front to back.
Tinted glass, I don't know if you noticed, the glass
yeah.
is all
Yeah.
new.
It's just one of those deals that, once you get started, you can't leave anything older with the newer you're putting, so it just turns into a whole project.
Right.
It still looks really, really stock.
Does.
Got your little
wanted
display there,
The
but
classic
everything
look,
else.
yeah, I mean, that's it. We were very proud to be part of this project, and we wanted to, do it as well as we possibly could. The most important part of the interior is the guitar mount in the back window. like we
Oh
talked
man,
about.
look at that.
And it's a little harder to see in here with the smoked glass, but when you're outside, you can visibly really see it clearly.
Yeah, but it's
That's
there.
and it's a perfect fit. The angle
know.
looks
Yeah,
good.
The Fender logo, very visible in the upper corner. Yeah,
That's
And then the last little addition to the guitar package,
Whoa.
the Fender amp.
There it is.
It's got its own isolated power source in the back, so you're not ever drawing off the power of the car to run all of the accessory. That was a lot of fun. That's something we've never done in a car. The amp just found its home right there. It just
Mike's
was
dialing it in.
Yeah, I'm dialing it in.
Dialing in the tone already.
You like the back? Remember, you
Yeah,
wanted
it's
the
beautiful.
chrome on
Yes,
these.
thank you for that. That'll tie in nicely. All nice details, not overdone. It still is totally, obviously a 69 Fastback.
Yeah.
It's still got the look and the stance is amazing. A fabulous job on keeping it looking classy, yet truly tricking it out. And every detail was top notch.
Well, you don't know how much that means to us because that's exactly the reaction we want.
Yeah. So what about the guitar, man? Should we get that and check it out?
Oh yeah, see, that's what we're excited about seeing.
Let's do it.
Have at it.
All right.
Yeah, this is what I want to see.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
I like the pickups, match the taillights
Golly,
exactly.
that is fabulous.
All right, some of the details. Same raven black
Yep.
with the flat black stripes in the horse, matching the hood.
Yep.
As Craig said, the tail lights here, the turn signal
Turn signal
arm.
lever, yep.
We machined this custom to
Yep.
be a
Just
pretty
like-
good match
oh, it
right
looks
there.
fabulous, yes.
The stock radio knobs.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
All right, and then this changes the pickups.
Just that is so
AM,
Just like the
FM.
radio,
Yep.
AM, FM.
Dude, you
This-
guys did an amazing job.
That's very cool.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, I think we ought to mount it in there.
Yeah, let's get the
Yeah.
other one
Let
out.
me go on
Put
the other
that
side
in there.
and
I'd
I'll
love
put
to see
that.
what it looks like through the back. Oh, I love seeing those taillights with the other taillights.
That's pretty good.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Wow.
What do you think?
Can I help put the emblem on the grill?
Absolutely you can.
Yep. Team did a great job. I got to commend them because every time we had a hiccup, it's like, all right, we'll just get another one.
Well, what would custom be without hiccups, you know?
Yeah. But once you're all done, it's all worth it.
It is.
What a thrill to me. It's the two passions in my life, a 69 Fastback and a Stratocaster. Those are my two favorite things. Combined into one collaboration, you pick the right guy. There isn't another guy on the planet that would have been more into it than I am. Can we hear the guitar?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's plug her in.
Plug it in.
Now we have some of the last little bits to put on the car, and we wanted you to have the honors. So
There you go. That's your new grill emblem.
It's spot on. Wow, this is exactly the same as on a 69 amp, among others. I get to,
You get the honors.
yeah, you turn it into a Fender
Last piece.
Mustang.
all right. We'll go for this row here.
Yeah, yep, right in that area. Whatever tilt you want to it.
Okay, yeah, that looks about right. Can't even believe I'm doing this. I'm shaking.
Looks good.
There it is. Now it's officially a Fender Mustang.
It looks good there.
Yeah, it really
It
does.
fits.
Fits it perfectly, just like the guitar in the back.
You know how many Fender fanatics would flip out seeing that on the front of a Mustang?
Well, thank you. It's been a great honor building this car for you. Hopefully you love it. We love the guitar, so I think it's a great match.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank
Jason.
you. Hey, for putting the final touch on it.
Oh, my pleasure. Completed the package, I felt, and wonderful job. Proud to be a part of it. Thank
Well,
you.
thank you. And we'll see you at the Scottsdale auction.
I'll be there.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yep.
Well, Fender loved it, and I don't think it could have gone any better. And now that Ron's put the Fender badging from Billet Badges on, it's ready to go to the auction at Westworld. You ready to do this?
I've been waiting all day.
Let's get it. Been waiting to drive this car.
So you got my blanket in here.
Yes.
Well, we're out here at Westworld, and we have the 69 Mustang. This all started with the concept of a guitar and a car that matched, and I think our team did a great job putting this together to build a co-branded car and guitar. I think your team Jason did a great job. Tell us about it.
For our suspension, we had to call RideTech. They sent us a full coilover setup with the stronger control arms and the 4-link for the rear to put that kind of power down and have control like a modern car.
Blueprint Engines hooked us up with one of their 347 cubic inch motors, 415 horse, 415 torque. It's got a CVF front accessory drive billet, all done in black. Looks great, puts all the power to the ground.
To get this car to sound as good as it looks, we added Speedway Motors stainless steel headers along with their exhaust system.
And Speedway Motors hooked us up. They sent us a 9-inch rear end with Posi-Track and 350 gear setup.
The transmission that was in the car, we decided to keep it an automatic. We had it rebuilt by Choice Transmissions here in Phoenix. Guys that helped us out a lot. Puts all that power to that rear end that Jason was telling you about.
And with that kind of power, we needed stopping power that could take us from 60 to 0 in no time. And Willwood Brakes hooked us up with a 6-piston caliper slotted rotor setup that was perfect for this car.
So Rocket Racing Wheels hooked us up with a killer set of wheels. We did a little custom paint work to them, wrapped them in Continental tires, gets all that power to the ground.
Even though the car came in with a decent paint job, we went ahead and took that down, repainted it with PPG paint. We also added the Mach 1 stripe to it with the Boss 9 scoop.
Fender and music go hand in hand, and we couldn't build this car without a killer sound system. And Kicker delivered a sound system that will allow anyone to rock.
In order to display the 69 Stratocaster that goes along with this car, we hand fabricated a new mount for it to display it out the back window. Along with that stand, we made a custom mount for the amplifier out in the trunk.
We wanted to go fuel injection with this car to give it that resto mod feel, a little modern technology. So Phytech hooked us up with a complete system. We've got a tank with a pump in the tank, nice unit to replace a carburetor, touch screen to do all of your programming with, really complemented the system.
And billet badges came in clutch with a final piece, classic Fender badges that took our subtle restoration to a rockin' resto mod.
Only one thing to do. Put it across the auction block, Jeff. Let's sell this thing.
You got it.